Hi, it's Dee Dee Hart with Dee Dee Hart Energy. How are you? I'm doing a couple videos tonight with some questions that came to me through clients. I have one, it's called Getting Out Ahead of It. What does that mean? So a lot of times if you work with me a fair amount, you're going to hear the words, we need now to get out ahead of it and start focusing on the road ahead. Once we get the day-to-day done, like we understand that we need to lower our stress levels, be grounded, and be more committed to present moment, and we slow down our breath and we give ourselves deep, sweeping, even and steady breaths, which is what the last two videos were about. Now we can start to get out ahead of it, get out ahead of our creations. So a lot of people are just like, they're darting around, they have anxiety, they're anxious about this, I have to get this done, I have to get that done. And they're not even looking out ahead at their life. They're not focused on long-term big picture. So I'm gonna talk to you, we're gonna use this example of driving a car down the street. So when you've dialed in your location, your destination, and then you get your app and you're shown your route, you got out ahead of it. You've said, this is where I'm going, okay? Then as you're actually driving, you have your hands on the steering wheel and your eyes aren't looking right at your hood ornament right in front of the hood of your car. You're looking way down the street and you're gently making adjustments so that you keep your car on the street, you stay safe and in the right lane, okay? When it comes to purposely creating your life and bringing into your life the things that are most important to you, you want to first address what's happening in the here and now, which I went over in the last two videos. Then you say, let's get out ahead of it a little bit. Why do I want this particular thing to happen with my family? Why do I want to advance my business to a certain level? Why do I want to be in better shape or have that wonderful relationship? And when you say, let's look far ahead down the street, why do I want these things? You will see, just as you see your destination when you're driving a car, you can see the horizon of the road where the sky meets the road and it keeps your drive steady. You'll begin to see, I want these things because they feel good. These things feel good to me. Maybe it's more wealth and prosperity. That feels good to me. Maybe it's more children. That feels good to me. Maybe you're working on your marriage. It feels good to me to have a more harmonious marriage. So when you get out ahead of your creations, some people say, I want $500 million. Some people say, I want this particular person to fall in love with me. We say let go and get out ahead of that and say, why do I want that big picture? And you'll see, because I think it would make me feel better. I think I would be happier. I think I would feel more uplifted. I think I've always dreamed of that. I always knew that this was going to happen. I feel really connected. This is my life purpose. These are the things that I really like. I like feeling prepared, easygoing, that things are done ahead of time. It's easier for me to have more wealth and abundance. I don't have as much stress then. I have an easygoing life. It's easier for me to be fit and healthy because I don't have to stress out about all the little things that my body's trying to tell me otherwise. It's getting out ahead of your smaller, detailed creations and looking at the bigger, fuller creation of your life down the road in the future. When you do that, you're going to find that you've taken your hands off of the tightness or the grip of having to have something happen now with the little stuff. It's kind of like don't sweat the small stuff. So you can be at ease and relax and look more further down the road into the future and being relaxed and trusting that you will naturally make those easy, gentle adjustments just as you would as you're driving a car down the street to keep your car on the road, to give yourself and your passengers a smooth, easy ride. You have a direct route. Isn't that pleasant? if you had to think about every single inner working under the hood of your car, or exactly what's happening with the wheels and the engine, and how is the gas being delivered to make the car actually move forward, you wouldn't be focused on your final destination. You would be all messed up with a lot of stress over every little detail. Let's give another example. For health, look at the person who says, and not many people do this, but like some people do, it's a little extreme. They'll say, yikes, I'm worried about my heartbeat. I'm worried about each breath I take. I worry about whether or not the fresh blood is being delivered everywhere that it needs to be delivered in my body. And I certainly hope my digestive system is working properly. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not getting out ahead of anything. You'll just be a ball of stress. And you'll create more stress and probably poor health. Same with financial creation, like abundance. If you stress out over every little penny and dollar, it's not going to work. You will have a road full of stressing out over every little penny and dollar. Same with your health. If you worry about every little hair with your health, you need to get way out ahead of this stuff and say, I know that I'm a healthy person. I know that I'm a wealthy person. I know that my relationships are excellent and they're getting stronger. Here's why. It makes me happy to be in really good relationships. I enjoy giving my loved ones as much freedom as possible. I no longer enjoy manipulating or controlling my loved ones. I know they love me. I know they'll show up when and as they would like to. I would like to be treated with a lot of freedom, so I give my loved ones also full carte blanche and freedom. And I'm learning to trust that road ahead. What does that do? It just makes you a lot more easygoing. It smooths out your vibrational frequency. It allows you to take it easy. And all these little details of life that you've been working on creating just come spilling in naturally. That's really our best road, our best journey, our best lives, is when we can get out ahead of our creations and focus that way. Okay, it takes the stress out of everything. I'm going to go to the next question and I will be back in 1 second. Thank you so much. Bye.